Big stretch. Alright. Let's say goodbye to despair. Oh, wait, yeah, no. We're in murder mode. I don't know why I thought Maharu was gonna live. Just something in my brain was like, yeah, no, she'll be there till the end. I'll have all of the time in the world to hang out with her and do stuff. Nope. Alright. There we go. Good old Miss Nevermind. Ugh. Alright. Hello, Binks. Welcome to the lab. You gonna help me solve a murder? Yeah, we're gonna solve a murder together.
Danganronpa.
Alright, load her up. The Deadly Life. Nahiru Koizumi, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. And she was always straightforward. Toward us and towards herself, she was always facing forward. She was that kind of person. Why her? Why Mahiru? Why? Why did this happen to her? The muscles of my face stiffened and grew hard. Darkness clouded my vision. My legs started to wobble and I instinctively placed my hand against the wall.
Damn it.
Hey, Hajime! Before this, we were having a great time, right? We were excited about going to the beach. We were having a lot of fun. But why?
Are you kidding me?
Why did something like this happen? Someone tell me! I obviously don't know what's going on either. Ugh.
Oh.
Huh? Yep. Now's not the time to be making bubbles. Hurry and get the others! Ibuki instantly left the beach house. I'm sure it took some time for everyone else to come here. They had to change and whatnot. Must have taken some time. But I didn't really know how much time had passed. My senses were numbed. My emotions were also numbed. Within me, various layers were peeling off. My senses started to return, around the time I realized that the others were already here.
Huh?
What the hell is this? Wrong voice. Why, Mihiru? The girls were standing outside the door leading to the beach, their faces pale with terror.
Something like this.
For heaven's sake, what in the world is going on? With their pale faces still intact, the girls began wobbling towards the beach house, until a voice stopped them.
Hold it.
Wait, hold on a sec. Those things beneath you, be careful not to step on them.
What?
Beneath?
See?
You know, the footprints in front of that door. There are footprints leading from the beach house. Right, that's probably an important clue. So don't step on them.
Huh?
If you mean evidence. Monokuma mentioned it in the announcement, right? After a certain amount of time, we'll hold a class trial.
What the?
Another class trial?
You serious?
Then, are you saying this is...
That's right.
One of you guys killed her!
Like.
Killed? That's impossible.
Hey,
It's not like an accident or something?
Like.
If you think that's an accident, that still means that this death was caused by someone else's actions, right?
In other words.
That that also counts as a legitimate murder! Though such deaths fall into a gray area, on this island I will make sure it's clear to you guys. On this island, dying from sickness is basically the only death that's not considered a murder. Well, it's impossible to get sick and die on this island. Not when Monomi takes such good care of people.
What's this?
Oh, speaking of which,
I don't like this.
there it is, the silent treatment attack. This is like the #1 thing that hurts me. Well, fine. I'm not gonna lose to your bashing. I've decided to become a tough kid. This is the worst. Once again, this horrible nightmare. Another victim, and it's all because of Monokuma.
No way.
Jeez, it's not my fault. Huh? Then whose fault is it, you ask? To find out, we hold a class trial!
So,
Let's begin already. No whining, just begin already.
it's the Monokuma file.
Okay, I shall pass on to you the Monokuma file #2. This should start to feel familiar.
Do your best.
Now then, do your very best to investigate. I'll see you later at the class trial. Class trial, investigation. This is horrible. It's just too horrible. Then you should have stopped the murder before it occurred. Don't you have that kind of power? I did have the power before he appeared.
Perhaps.
Even if she tried to stop it. Judging from Monokuma and Monomi's relationship, there's no doubt she'd get stopped herself. Yes, Monokuma took everything away, including the magic stick and the surveillance cameras. The only thing I can rely on are these ears, but they can only hear about 3 times that of a normal person.
So basically,
You have no idea what's happening on this island in the first place. I'm just the worst. A powerless rabbit like me is the worst. Hey, now's not the time to focus on something like that. More importantly, what should we do? Do we have to do it again? That cruel thing? Do I have to do it again?
why?
I cannot believe it. My hero was killed by one of us.
Damn it.
Yeah, I can't do this anymore. Investigating the class trial? Seriously, I'm done! Everyone feels the same, but we can't do anything else except do it. And there's no way we can just ignore the reason my hero was killed.
Hey,
Yeah, the only thing we can do is investigate.
'cause it's bad.
We should never forgive that. Killing is something we should never forgive. Chiaki,
Well,
the killer had their reasons. I understand that. It was the same for Teru too. It's really all Monokuma's fault. I understand that too. But even so,
killing.
we should never forgive
We'll never allow it.
killing. She usually has her head in the clouds, so for her to say something like that, she probably can't forgive this at all. But that's true of me too.
Understood.
Regardless, everyone is going to die if we don't do it. In order for us all to survive, we must do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Then let's do it!
Perhaps.
Mahiro probably wants us to do this too. She would want us to reveal the truth behind her death. I understand. If everyone's doing it, I'll do it too, but please give me a little time. Please give me time to calm myself down a little. Also, I'll go and tell the others who aren't here about this. Alright, if you head towards the if all you heard was the announcement, you won't know where the murder took place. I shall excuse myself for now.
Hey,
Then let's begin. Who killed Mahiro Koizumi? Why was she killed? We gotta find out and solve this already. That's right, we have to do it. It's the only way. I don't want to do this, but that's more the reason for us to finish this. I'm the only one who can do this. First, I need to take a close look at the Monokuma file. Victim was Mahiro Koizumi. Estimated time of death is around 3 p.m. Scene of the crime, where the body was discovered, is inside the beach house at Chandler Beach. Cause of death is a single killing blow to the head with a blunt instrument. There are no other conspicuous external injuries and no trace of foreign substance such as drugs. Around 3 p.m. That's the time Kazuchi and I arrived at the diner. Then, if we'd just gone to the beach house instead... No, now's not the time to feel regret. I need to focus on doing as much as I can right now. And then, I'm gonna find out the truth behind Mihiro's death. That's the only way the rest of us can survive. Monokuma File 2 added to the Truth Bullet section. Oh, yay. Alright, well. There's a clue inside the trash can. That's what I thought, but it's only a bunch of empty plastic bottles. I don't see anything that looks like a clue. Guess it's not that easy, huh? Trash can added to the Truth Bullet section. There's a lot of drinks inside the refrigerator, but compared to last time, I feel like there's less drinks. Did people take a lot of drinks from here? Not only that, the only drinks left here look either sweetened or colored. They look unhealthy. According to the Mechanical file, the fatal blow was dealt to Mahiro with a blunt object. That blunt object, it's this metal bat, right? This metal bat.
Yep.
It's the same as the Twilight Syndrome murder case. Huh?
Well,
There's a girl named Girl E who was killed in the game during the 4th day. That girl was killed by a blow from a metal bat, just like Mahiro.
hey.
Did you also play that game, Hajime? Is that why you're curious about the metal bat? Yeah, that's exactly it, but did you play it too? Then I'm sure you know this, but the case this time is strongly connected to a Twilight Syndrome murder case, I think. In order to solve the mystery behind Mahiro's death, you probably need to solve that game's mystery too. But even if you solved the game's mystery, all the clues in it were lousy and useless. I mean, it started ambiguously, and it was still ambiguous when it ended.
That's wrong.
That's because you haven't beaten the game. Beaten? I finished the game with a game over, but were you able to beat it? I'm not some gamer girl who talks about video games she's never beaten. So what am I supposed to do to actually beat the game? I can't stop thinking about that for some reason. For now, I should focus on the investigation. So, it's okay to say that this metal bat is absolutely the murder weapon, right? Metal bat added to the truth bullet section. Bloodstain! There's bloodstains on the floor, and they're streaked as if she was crawling through them. They're probably streaked from where Bahiro tried to run away during the attack. So she used all her energy to crawl away, and took her last breath when she was leaning against the door. Good cripes. Mask. What's this? Is this a mask? Did someone bring this from the toy section of the supermarket? Or maybe party goods? Regardless, why is it even here?
Could it be?
Did the killer wear that to conceal their face? No, they totally stand out. I mean, it's such a gaudy mask. A gaudy mask? That mask! You've seen this? Sun Witch Esper Ito! It's a super fun anime with a viewership surpassing 90% in my country! An anime that has a viewership of over 90%. Is Sonia's country really alright?
It cannot be.
Could it be? Was that mask placed next to the body? Yeah, it was. If that's true, could it be... Could it be what?
I am sorry.
Please give me some time! For reasons unknown, Sonia rushed out of the beach house. What's with her?
It appears.
It looks like she knows something. If that's the case, I shall wait until she decides to talk about it. For Sonia to be so worked up, must be something big. Wonder what she knows. Pretty anime girl mask. Closet door is half open. Last time I came in here, that wasn't the case. It's a little suspicious. There's probably investigate inside here, too. This is a pretty spacious walk-in closet. So much crap on the shelves and floor, only one person can stand in here. If you think about it this way, I mean, it's possible for only one person to stay in here. Hey, you. I see you up there. Kern!
I've been found.
You have. Flotation devices, snorkels, nets, there's even some paint supplies too. There's not much else that could be related to the incident. There's a lot of stuff jammed on the shelves, even surfboards in a surfboard case. They're not put away properly at all. Two boards are shuffled on, or stuffed onto the shelf, and some boards have been left out instead of being put in the case. There's also an empty surfboard case as well. Jeez, how careless. There's almost surveillance cameras. Someone monitoring us? There's no way they're watching for our safety. A gummy! There's something on the floor. A yellow gummy thing. Is it gummy candy? Finding candy on the floor in a place like this? It's clearly unnatural. Let's get to the incident. Did someone drop this while they were inside the closet? Yellow gummy, added to the truth bullet section. I guess it's the only thing that caught my eye inside the closet. Alright. Shower room. So this is the shower room. There's a notice on the door. Judging from the illustration, it looks like it's being repaired or under construction, something like that. That's right, the shower's being repaired, so water won't come out. But what about hot water? Well, that's impossible too. If the shower's out of order, then isn't it just a waste of space?
I'm sorry.
Just when I was planning to fix it, my magic stick was taken from me. So I never got around to fixing it. What the heck? What does your magic stick have to do with repairing?
You're so evil.
Anyways, it's all Monokuma's fault. Everything is all Monokuma's fault. Your doubtful eyes are telling me you think I'm Monokuma's accomplice. Must have read my mind. Think what you want of me. I've already given up. But let me tell you this one more time. As long as you guys work together, you should be able to stand any kind of despair. I promise I'll help with that. Well, anyway, it looks like the shower room is definitely out of order. Guess we should check inside, too. Jeez. Alright, Mirror was leaning against the door, so it couldn't open it. Alright. She's lost all life in her body. It's as if she's a shell. Is this really the energetic Mihiru I knew? To see her laying in front of me, but I still can't believe it. I can't connect this lifeless body to that high-spirited Mihiru. But we don't have time to wallow in sentiment. There's no way I can just stand here. Slap both my hands on my cheeks and face Mihiru's body one more time. Mihiru's leaned against the beach house door that leads to the road. If she leaned onto the door like this, it would have been impossible to open. Maybe Mihiru tried to run away when she was attacked and tried to crawl through the door? Evidence can be seen, the bloodstains on the floor. They're streaks, she crawled through them. So she used all her energy to crawl away, leaned against the door, and took her last breath. For someone as headstrong as her to run, she must have felt really desperate. Alright. Updated. That just leaves people. Yeah. Mihiru. This is too weird! Something like this should only happen in song lyrics! That's weird. What do you mean? Well, I wanted to calm myself a little, so I thought about getting a drink from that refrigerator. When I opened it a few days ago, I'm pretty sure there was a large variety of drinks. Well, I guess I'm just imagining things. I mean, who cares about drinks right now, huh? What are you talking about? Seriously, it's okay. I've resolved it on my own, so just drop it. What the heck? You started it. Peko.
I see.
I will never forgive killing.
However,
Chiaki seemed quite different from her usual self. She must feel very strongly about killing. It's not just Chiaki. There's no way anyone would forgive something like this. I guess you're right.
how suspicious.
What is this? This is spacious, I think. Did you find some sort of clue?
See?
You know, the footprints from earlier, they were in front of the entrance facing the beach, right? Oh, that.
Well,
Hajime and Kazuichi's footprints show that you guys were the first ones to go inside the beach house. But these footprints are just the opposite. They're coming out of the beach house.
Hey.
Now that you mention it, I thought those footprints were strange too. You did? At first I tried to get into the beach house from the door facing the road, but it didn't open, so I went around and tried to go in from the beachside door. I couldn't get inside from the roadside door because Mihiru's body was blocking it, right? That's when I noticed those footprints. Footprints leading from the beach house to the tunnel look like they belong to one person. Someone's footprints leading out to the beach house. It's definitely suspicious. Now that you mention it, Peko said she went for a little swim, right? Could those footprints be...
well,
Unfortunately, I went swimming to scout the first beach. I do not know anything about this beach.
Maybe.
Is that really true?
but still.
But these footprints lead straight from the beach house to the tunnel. Since I was swimming at the beach, of course my footprints would lead from the shore to the tunnel. Then whose footprints are these?
It appears.
It's no mistake that these are the killer's footprints, but I have no clue who that might be. Well, for now, it's obvious that this is a clue, don't you think? Yes, it's probably an extremely important clue. Footprints on the beach added to the truth bullet section. There might still be things I haven't investigated yet. What? What have I not touched? Pretty sure I've touched everything. Bloodstains on the floor. Nope, she's still rambling. What happened to the drinks in the refrigerator? I just said it's okay. I resolved it on my own. They look to be sweetened or colored. They look unhealthy. He's strong. Yeah. What type of game is the original game? Hmm? I don't know if this will be a clue or not, but I guess I should explain it. Twilight Syndrome is an adventure game series. The first one was released in 1996. It's about a group of high school girls who go exploring in order to verify numerous urban legends. The player controls the character like a side-scroller.
Do you remember?
I'm pretty sure I said all this earlier. Yeah, you're right. In the series, 3 games were released until the year 2000. But in 2008, a completely new game was released. As a fan, I was really happy. It even kept the same ambience and gameplay as before. Other than that, a live-action movie was also made based on the game's original story. It's not really a forgotten series like Monokuma claimed, I think. I guess that's about it. I see, you've helped me a lot. Yeah?
I see.
I will never forgive killing.
However,
Yeah. Mihiru? Dude. She leaned on the door like this, wouldn't be able to open. Maybe she tried to crawl. She was attacked. Bloodstains on the floor. The mask again? Oop, nope. May still be things I... Only a bunch of empty plastic balls. It looks like a clue. They might as well check inside of the shower room too. Why didn't you let me in earlier? Oh hey, Akane. It's really nice, a spacious shower room. It's huge, you could use it as a dressing room. But changing to the beach house is forbidden. Jeez, what an unreasonable rest. It's one of those ominous surveillance cameras. Someone must be monitoring. There's no way they're watching for our safety. One of the monitors Monokuma used to contact us. Nothing's on the screen right now. I don't think Monomi can use it. The toilet! There's a toilet, but you can't really use it as a step stool. There's a window. It's small, but maybe you can crawl out of it somehow. Well, probably doesn't mean anything if someone can crawl through it. But I can't seem to take my mind off of it. However, the ceiling's really high, so that window is also situated at a very high place. It's so high that even if I stretch out my hand, I can't reach. It's probably about 9 feet up. Not just that, it's an iron-barred window. If that's the case, yep, it'd be impossible to go in and out through there.
what?
What? Are you still thinking about that window? Yeah, I was thinking the killer might have escaped through there.
Leave it to me.
Alright, I go on it. I'll pitch in and help you out. Huh?
Now then.
Come on, give me a piggyback ride. I'll check the window for you. Pitch in and help. It feels like I'm the one who's pitching in and helping.
I'll pick you up.
If you don't hurry it up, I'll punch you! She's really into this. No matter what I say, it's not gonna matter. Fine, I'll just leave it to you. Don't worry, my panties are clean. I see. That's good. Let a deep sigh and bent over under the window. As she shouted, I kinda jumped onto my shoulders. Man, what a way to die. Death by thigh is the way of the warrior.
Hey! Your balance sucks. Make sure your stance is wider.
You're a lot heavier than I expected.
Yeah, because I'm so buff. Like,
Yeah.
every time I get a massage, they tell me I'm just a mass of muscles.
Awesome.
A massage, huh? Do you have a trainer or something since you're the ultimate gymnast?
Nah, I don't have a trainer. My stepmom's lovers like to get drunk and give me full-body massages.
Well, I'm just gonna look at the camera ominously on that one. I shouldn't have asked.
So, how's the window?
Let's see. See. So that's what happened.
Did you find anything?
Well, since there's this iron bar, I was pretty sure no one would be able to get through the window.
Uh-huh.
But check it out.
Check it out. Hold on. I'll give it a try.
Yep. With the cutting on my shoulders, I craned my neck so high that I started to worry.
This iron bar ain't even pinned down. Looks like you can open and close it pretty easy.
Huh.
See? My head can fit through, no problem.
Then it's not impossible to go in and out of that window?
Yep.
Yep. Kinda jumped off my shoulders and flashed a wide grin. Isn't this a big discovery? But the problem is, how are they able to reach that window? Even if I jump, I can't really reach it. But if two people work together like us, it wouldn't be a problem, right? If that's the case, it would mean the killer had an accomplice.
Huh?
Accomplice? Sounds like a big word. The name of a kung fu master? But even if there was an accomplice, the person acting as the step stool would still be inside. But if you really think about it, just one person could get out of here without help, right? Really?
So,
Yeah, like,
I got it.
a frickin' ninja could do it, you know? A ninja can climb fences and walls, no problem, right? Just as I thought. It looks too difficult to go in and out through that window. What the heck? I even took the time to lend you my wisdom!
Pissed me off.
You're the one who said I was suspicious, so I took the time to pitch in and help!
You.
It was a waste of my time to help you at all. All you saw were my panties. No, I didn't. Well. It's not like it's the end of the world. I'm telling you, I didn't look at them! Iron barred window added to the truth bullets section. Alright, that's everything in the shower room. Finished investigating all I can. Still not enough. I don't think I have enough to find the truth. Looks like I'll try investigating that again to find what we got Kira killed. Twilight Syndrome murder case. Girl E was killed in the game by a single blow from a metal bat. The same weapon was used to kill Mahiru. There's no way that's just coincidence, right?
Actually.
In truth, the game's theming is a missing link! You know, it's a recurring theme for mysteries, right? It's kinda like a hidden connection. A missing link. If that's the killer's motive for the killing this time, then that means mystery must be hidden inside that game. Plus, the person who might know about that mystery is standing right next to me. I should ask her about it. Metal Bat updated. I just want to get the Monokuma in the drugstore! Dude. No poop. Hey Chiaki, I have something I wanted to ask you. Are you okay right now? Are you done investigating here already? Huh? I think I finished investigating you once through.
Yep.
Then let's go. Go?
So,
You want to know about Twilight Syndrome, right? Then I think you should actually play it for yourself.
let's go.
So let's go. Yeah, you're right. Chiaki leading, I left the beach house and headed over to the Jabberwock Park, where that unsettling arcade machine was placed. But I never expected that person to be waiting there. Man, I wish I could have walked on my own and stopped at the God, Nagito!
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki. I'm glad you guys are doing well. Nagito? I think my thing froze. Yeah, looks like it. So much bad luck with this lately. Dude. Mhm. Yeah. Alright. So much to do, so much to see. So much to open. I can't work the game. Nagito? Seriously? Ugh, the thing's going on again. So because I've gone to a new window, my inputs aren't being accepted at all. Which means... save there.
Danganronpa.
Dude. We haven't had that problem in a hot minute. Da 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 da.
Danganronpa.
Alright, let's load back up again. We're already halfway done our save points. Nagito! Feels like it's been a long time since I was able to talk to you two like this, even though we haven't spoken for just a few days.
Why?
Why are you here? Well, there's no need to worry about a loser like me. More importantly, did you hear? Apparently Mihiro got killed this time. Jeez, how horrible. She was the heart of our group, always spirited and very eager to talk. For her to be killed, if only I could have taken her place, I would have gladly done it.
Amazing.
But still, you guys will be able to shine because this overt outcome is full of despair, right? That's right, no matter how dark the despair, hope can shine much brighter and stronger. Though I do feel bad for Mihiro. This is quite exciting. How will everyone overcome despair this time? Looks like you feel no remorse. Jeez, as usual, he's acting so crazy, he's almost pissing me off. So why are you here? Who told you about Mihiro?
Now.
You don't have to make that scary face, I'll tell you, you know. Monami?
It's Monami.
Yes, it was me. Ugh, why'd you untie Nagito without anyone's permission? Did I do bad? I just wanted everyone to get along and, you know, cooperate. There's no way we'll get along. You already know what kind of guy he is. But fighting among friends is what Monokuma wants you guys to do.
Now.
Hajime, you should forgive her. Monami is making a valid point, too. You have no right to say that. But now's not the time for friends to fight. There's going to be a class trial for Mihiro, right?
That's right.
That's right. That's why everyone must work together and have Monokuma... Enough! Enough already. Just go away already. Understood. Hello. Nagito, you two, hurry up and get lost.
Man.
Well, I'm a little lonely, but I guess I'll do that. I already saw the true ending of that game, so there's really no reason for me to be here. True ending?
Now then.
So although I might be a little late, I too will do some investigating for a while. I'll try to be useful in my own way. Who do you want to be useful to, the killer or us? Isn't it obvious? I will always be on the side of hope. The more I talk to him, the creepier he gets. The more I listen to him, the more I don't understand him. If he didn't exist, the situation would be a lot easier to deal with. Damn it!
Hey.
Hajime, let's just move on and start the game. You're right. I hate how things are handled in this one. Even if I do play this, I might just get a game over again. Before I start, I should ask Chiaki if there's a walkthrough for this game. Hey, can I ask you something? Is there a walkthrough for this game?
Huh?
I feel like I'm just going to repeat the second day and fourth day again and then get a game over. So is there a walkthrough? Can you tell me about it?
Well,
When you get a game over, that's the walkthrough. What? What do you mean?
want me to tell you?
Do you want me to tell you? I'll tell you if you want. There's a hidden command. A hidden command?
See?
You should have seen it too, you know, the thing that was displayed on the game over screen. Is that... down 5. Are you talking about the message that says down 5? I think I pressed down 5.
That's right.
Just so you know, that doesn't mean you down 5 drinks or something. It means you have to press down 5 times. But no, I need to get into the drugstore to get a Monokuma, and I don't think it's going to let me get in there. Then the hidden command is... you just have to press down button 5 times when you're on the title screen. If you do that, you should be able to go to the real game. So that's the trick, just as expected of the Ultimate Gamer.
Nope.
It doesn't have anything to do with being a gamer. This is just, you either get it or you don't. In fact, Nagito got it on his own, so it looks like he managed to beat the game. Come on, give it a try. Yeah, I got it. Yes. Everything is intentional. You need to press down 5 times on the title screen. Alright, let's do this. Open a new door to Twilight your mirror case. Please press down 5 times with your own hands. The screen changed. She was right. This is the real game. Twilight Syndrome Murder Case's Truth Edition. I should start it up. I need to find out why this is a motive. I'll press start, or it'll start if I press the start button, right? Now then, let's begin Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Please press start button with your own hands. We open with a specific murder case, a tragic killing that occurred within the grounds of the academy that the girls attended. Based on their understanding of the crime scene, the police ruled out the incident was the work of a pervert who snuck into the school grounds. However, there was a secret behind that incident. Even before the janitor first discovered the body, there were students who witnessed the crime itself. The students were 5 high school girls. They didn't want to get involved in the incident, so they tried to hide the fact that they were the first to discover it. However, tragedy befell those girls. Several days after the incident, one of the 5 girls, Girl E, is murdered by someone. What in the world happened on this once peaceful academy? By playing the missing first and third day, you'll be able to understand that mystery. All the answers you seek are hidden in this Truth Edition. Will you be able to reach the truth? I don't know, will I? Probably. Now then, let's get started with the first day, when it all began. Okay, I can speed it up. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for keeping you all waiting. Jeez, we're gonna go home late because we had to wait for Slowpoke Girl A. Come on, Girl B, you don't have to be that mad. Hey, don't go taking photos without permission. People might mistake us for good friends. I'm not your friend? What? There's no way I'd ever be friends with a nasty, trashy pig shit like you. Haha, the way Girl B treats people. Even loan sharks start to collect what would get sick, would get sick to their stomach. Huh, is Girl E here yet? Apparently she forgot something. She told us to just wait a little longer. She can't find her school swimsuit? Her swimsuit, huh? Maybe it got stolen? Stolen? You don't know, a pervert's been spotted in the area recently. Hehe, you should be super careful, Girl A. A chubby weakling like you makes the perfect prey. Hey, stop it! Girl A's really getting really scared. Yeah, it's fun to bully Girl A. Huh? What was that sound? It sounded like glass breaking. It sounds like it came from the second floor. Let's go. Huh, I'm allowed to go into the classrooms. Neat. I can just go wherever I want. I have the power. Nothing. Man, two of these girls remind me of someone. Nothing but class. What the? Did it teleport me? You sound just now from the second floor. Dude. Alright. Girlie, what happened? I don't know, I walked by the front of the music room just now. And then I suddenly heard the sound of glass breaking. Is someone in there? That's what I think, but I think the door is locked. I can't get it to open. You're right, it's locked. Did someone lock it from the inside? Is someone really in there? If we use the key from the teacher's lounge, we can open this door, right? I'll go to the teacher's lounge, get the key to the music room. The teachers are probably gone by now, so I'm sure we can bring the key over in secret. But I have a bad feeling about this. I found the key. Nobody was there, so it was super easy to get. Then let's open it right away. Creak. Okay. Girl A, you lead the way. Huh? Me? Come on, hurry, hurry. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Can't take my eyes off this. Someone's laying on the floor. She's not laying down. She's dead. Dead? That's impossible. Why? Yeah. Lower your voice. They might still be nearby. Nearby? I mean, this looks like someone murdered her. Murdered, huh? Seriously, shut up! What's gonna happen if the killer notices us? What should we do? What should I do? I see, so that's what happened. I found it. The killer's escape route. Escape route? Could it be... Ah, the window is broken. The sound we heard from the entrance hall was probably the window breaking. Someone probably locked the music room door from the inside, and after killing this girl, they broke the window and escaped outside. Looks like she got hit by something when when she died, but I can't seem to find anything bloody here. What happened to the weapon? Did the killer take it? So the killer just ran out the window? But if they wanted to run away, they could have opened the window. Why did they have to break it? They were probably trying to leave in a hurry. Look, there's evidence. The fish tank by the window is tipped over, and all the gravel is scattered. They must have accidentally tipped it over when they were frantically trying to get away. Broken fish tank has been added to the truth bullets section of my handbook. It's not too high to jump from the second floor, so maybe they thought it'd be safer using the hallway? But is that really it? I mean, to lock the door, you'd have to either lock from inside the music room or use the lounge key. Oh, when I went to get the music room key, it was in the teacher's lounge, so the killer wouldn't have had time to return the key before they broke the window. Then the door could have been locked from the inside. That means the killer was inside the music room. Also, to get outside from the music room, they'd have to pass us in the entrance hall. But we didn't see anyone pass by, which means the killer's only escape route was this window. Killer's escape route has been added to the truth bullet section of my handbook. It's probably that pervert I heard about. He's the one who snuck inside the school grounds. Huh? My school swimsuit was stolen. I couldn't find it anywhere. Then the pervert who stole Girlie's swimsuit also murdered the girl over there? They probably locked the music room so they could rape her, but she ended up resisting. So they frantically tried to get away, broke the window, and escaped? Stolen school swimsuit has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Isn't it bad if we stay here much longer? I mean, I don't want to get involved in something like this, and the killer might still be around too. That's bad, uber bad, we better hurry up and run. But don't we have to report this to the police? Don't you know what happens when you report this kind of stuff to the police? You become the prime suspect just because you found the body first. I definitely don't want that. Yeah, it'd be best if we left this room how we found it. Just lock the door, leave everything how it was. Hey, please wait, don't leave me! Girl D! She's got the D! Sorry, did I make you wait? So what's up? You asked me to meet here. Don't tell me you're gonna confess your love to me. Go! No, hold on. I'm down. I like this change of pace. Huh? What happened? I want you to look at this photo. On the day of the incident, I found this when I peeked into the next door classroom as I was going home. And I couldn't help taking a picture. What do you think these broken vase pieces mean? She can suck on beads. That sound we heard from the entrance hall wasn't the sound of the window breaking. What is this? I don't know anything about this vase. And if that's the case, the killer didn't escape from the window. Seriously, I don't know anything. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away. Huh? If anyone found it, you'd be in trouble, right, girlie? Are you trying to blackmail me? I'm gonna blackmail somebody. Oh, I can't get in there. Fuck. Of course not. That's not what this is about. If there's something you're hiding from me, I want you to say it. I mean, we're friends, right? You didn't say anything either. I knew, I knew that the girl who got killed was tormenting you, huh? So she wasn't just tormenting you, she was seriously making your life a living hell. That bitch was in your photography club back in middle school, right? She's probably jealous of your talent, so she... I'm supposed to be your best friend. You told me none of this would have happened. Girlie, don't tell me you... That bitch thought she could do anything she wanted because of her family's influence. And I just couldn't stand it anymore. At first, I tried to talk to her. But that bitch started talking shit about how she'd target me next time, so... I felt a sudden rage, and before I knew it, I was choking her. And then she lost consciousness, but things would have been worse if she woke up, so... That's why I had to do something about it. That's... It's not my fault, or yours. It's all her fault. Girlie! That bitch, Girlie, was it? Word is she was with her on the day of the incident. Looks like she threw something away here. What was it? What the hell is this photo? This vase is... Could it be the sound of breaking glass was actually this? If it wasn't, why did she try to secretly get rid of this? That bitch! What the hell did she do to my little sister? Looks like I need to ask her a few questions, and if that bitch really did that, I'll never forgive her! Looks like this is the end. Alright, let's just real quick try again. There we go. Dang it. Come on. One step at a time. Out of here! Gonzo! We're good.
That's right.
That's the Truth Edition. The incident's first day and third day are depicted in it.
Yep.
Yep, now you're filled in all 4 events from the first day to the 4th day. Hey Chiaki, what do you think of the characters in this game? You mean like Girl A and Girl B? Their names make no sense and they have no romantic chemistry either. No, not that!
See?
While you were talking, looks like the ending staff roll got started. Staff roll?
Perhaps.
You should be able to find out what you want to know if you look at it, probably. What do I want to know? It's on the staff roll? Producer, Monokuma. Director, Monokuma. Supervisor, Monokuma. Plan/scenario, Monokuma. Programmer, Monokuma. Graphics, Monokuma. Sound, Monokuma. Cast, Sumiki, Koizumi, Hiyoko, Miyoda, Sato, Kyuzuru. Producer Supreme, Monokuma. Oh, wait, just now!
See?
See, didn't I tell you? All that you want to know is going to be there. Yay! Congrats, Miracle! Congratulations! You have finally beaten Twilight Syndrome Murder Case! Now that you guys have played this game through to the end, you should already know! That's right, this game is a non-fiction game based on an actual past incident. Is that true?
By the way...
Non-fiction means an original story based on historical fact or records. Hey, answer my question! But even if this is non-fiction, you guys probably don't remember it. But that can't be helped. The school life you no longer remember is the setting for this story. Our school life?
Isn't that funny?
At any rate, congratulations! Now then, as for the ending prize that I'm supposed to give you as a reward for clearing the game, I won't give it to you. Ending prize? There was only one ending prize, and I already gave it to the first person who beat it.
Too bad.
Boo-hoo, how disappointing. Did you say ending prize? Like, I was told the same thing when I beat it, too.
Aw.
Man, I was too late. If I'd known something like this was gonna happen, I would have played the game sooner. Ending prize, added to the Truth Bullet section. But the ending prize isn't the problem, it's what Monokuma said earlier. He mentioned how he used our school life as the setting of the game. Just as I thought, so it's connected to that this time, too. But is it really true? We were already living our school lives, and our memories were completely taken. Is something that crazy actually possible? Then, what did they do to us?
You...
It looks like there's something on your mind. Huh?
perhaps...
Monokuma probably said the same thing to everyone else who's beaten this game. That this game is non-fiction. That it's the missing link that existed in our forgotten school memories. So, do you believe it? Do you really believe our memories were taken? I don't know, but instead of thinking about that right now, we gotta focus on solving this mystery first. Whether we believe it's the motive or not, it's clear that a murder did occur. If that's the case, then we need to question them directly. If I do that, I might be able to learn something. You're talking about the people whose characters appear in the game, right? Then I'll go too. That's right. If I get some kind of information from them, I might find out about something. But the mystery behind Mihira's death, about whether this game is true or not, and if we really had our school memories taken away,
Hey.
then let's hurry and ask the others. And while you're at it, ask them how it feels to be characters in the game.
Leave it to me.
Also, if you want to gather your thoughts about the content of the game, talk to me anytime. I see. Thanks, that's a huge help. I don't know where they are right now, but we don't learn anything, we just stand here. Alright, let's go.
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Hajime and Chiaki! We meet again! The timing's too perfect. You were waiting here, weren't you?
You caught me?
So you caught me? Wouldn't it be best if we traveled together? If you've beaten the game, we must think similarly, right?
Man,
No, maybe I'm being a little too conceited. A guy like me thinking similarly to you guys? It's okay, just make your point.
well,
There was an airport on the first island, right? I told them to meet up there. Them?
you don't know?
Why? The characters who appeared in Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Oh, no! Come on! I was just about to be allowed to move somewhere! The girls must be busy with their investigations, too. It'd be a waste of time if we both question them, no?
Bye now.
If you want to hear what they have to say, you should come with me. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys. What should we do? I guess the only thing we can do is go. I guess you're right. Freedom! There's a chance! I'm going the wrong way! No poop. It's gonna take a while. I went the wrong way. Like a dingus. The investigation can wait, gamer girl. I must find Monokumas. It's true. And watch for poop. I break through 5,000 total steps. You know what? That's probably... There we go.
Hey, hey.
Everyone's got it there. No! Ugh, which means this is the wrong way. No! I need to get the doll. I'm gonna have to play this off to get that, because I got it last stream in the extra file. Hey, Chucky, can you give me a summary of that game? Some of you have tried this in a murder case, right? First, the characters who appear in it are high school girls, girl A, B, C, D, and E. There's also Guy F who appears at the end, and the high school girl who killed at the beginning, right? During the game's first day, a murder occurred in the music room, and 5 high school girls are the first ones to discover the body. However, they don't want to get involved, so they end up pretending that they didn't see the body. On the second day, the murder case made the newspaper, and an article stated that a pervert was the killer. People never figured out that the 5 girls, but in fact Girl D had taken pictures of the crime scene, and the girls were afraid that they'd be cursed, but Girl E got angry and ripped the photos to shreds. Next is the third day. Girl D summons Girl E and shows her a certain photo. It's a photo of a piece of a broken vase that was in the classroom next to the crime scene. Girl E gets really upset and throws that photo in the garbage, but Girl E didn't know that Guy F recovered the photo. And finally, the fourth day, Girl E hears a voice saying, "I'll never forgive you," and dies from a blow to her head with a metal bat.
Hey, hey.
That's about it. Yeah, thanks, that was a big help. Alright. Just enjoy the classy trumpet. Hajime, over here! Mika and Ibiki Hyoko are all here. The names on the staff roll for Twilight Syndrome murder cases were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Saito, Kuzuryu. I really wanted Fuyuhiko to come too, but he locked himself in his cottage and won't come out for me.
Sorry.
So unfortunately, he's absent. It's probably because I'm so incompetent. I apologize.
What?
Huh? It's okay to be absent? I thought you said we'd get executed if we didn't come. Executed? I mean, you said Monokuma had something important to tell us, right? We came because you told us that. Sorry, that was a lie. A lie? You tricked us! What the heck?
Jeez.
Fine, then I'm leaving.
Wait.
Can you wait until we finished our business with you, right, Hajime? This is like I'm on the same team as Nagito. No, I can't focus on that right now. I have to get information from them. Alright. Hyoko, we'll start with you. That's not fair! I can't believe you actually tricked us so we can't come to this place. I have nothing to say to impudent regular people like you. Regular, huh? She's right in the height that I might be a regular guy, but I also have an ultimate talent. Or at least I should have one. Hey, do you have a minute? There's something I wanted to ask you. Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, Mikan? No, since we said we weren't going to play that game. Also, I'm not really good at video games. I'm pretty slow, and I panic instantly. Her timid tone, pretty sure the girl A character was like that too.
Hey, hey.
Anyway, can you tell me about your relationship with Mihiru? Relationship with Mihiru?
Well,
I first met her when we were gathered at the classroom with everyone else. And after arriving at the island, I did have a few conversations with her, but Oh, could it be? Did Mihiru hate me? That's definitely it. She hated me. She doesn't know anything. No, it's more like she doesn't remember anything. But even though she hated me, for her to actually invite me, she must have been a really kind person. Invite? Mihiru invited me this morning. This morning? She looked really serious. She was wondering if we could all meet up so she could discuss something. But I already had plans to go to the beach, so I had to decline, because I needed to prepare for that. And when I did, she made this lonely face and said that she'll reschedule for another day. But if only I went with her, this wouldn't have happened. Wah! Mihiru invited Mikan. Why? Hey, Ibuki, can I ask you something? Bring it on! Have you played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case? Well, that's a computer game, right? I'm basically awful at those things. Ibuki's a tough girl, so I don't touch anything powered by electricity except electric guitars! Pretty sure that's a lie, but now's not the time to dwell on something like that. Her unique tone and hyper energy. There was a character like that in the game, too. Let me ask you one more thing. What's the relationship between you and Mihiru? Oh, you mean that in a perverted way? No, in a normal way. Well, even if you ask me that, Ibuki's encounter with Mihiru was... Oh, when I asked Mihiru this morning to go to the beach with us, she made this really disappointing face. A disappointing face?
I see.
Yeah, but disappointment varies depending on the person. Ibuki associates it with department store rooftops. Let's just stay focused on Mihiru.
That's totally
It turns out Mihiru had some business too, and she wanted to invite me to that instead. She's something like, I was thinking about meeting with everyone, but if you already have plans... Do you know what she meant by everyone?
Aww.
Nope, I didn't ask. I see. Mihiru invited Ibuki, but why?
I see.
Looks like we've obtained some pretty valuable testimonies based on that. It seems that Mihiru also beat that game. Why? Why do you know that?
You don't know?
If she hadn't, she wouldn't have chosen these people to talk to. Because she beat the game, she talked to the people who appeared in that game. Just like what we're doing now.
But still.
But in her case, it was much more serious, probably. I mean, she was forced to learn that she was involved in that game. That's true. But I'm surprised. I never thought Mihiru would play that game. It's true, that was unexpected. Nagito, didn't you tempt her into playing that game?
Huh?
What? I remember. Anyway, what happened to her? Did she leave saying she had some business to take care of? Huh? Why do you know that? Wait, you tempted her, right? Just like you did to me.
How mean.
Tempt? That's a rude thing to say.
No, that's wrong.
That's disrespectful towards Mihiru.
Isn't that right?
There's no way her feelings would change just because a useless guy like me tempted her. At that time, she was already considering giving that game a try. All I did was give her a little push.
It's obvious.
That's all it was. What the heck?
Well,
But more importantly, isn't it better if we listen to what she has to say? She's being quiet as ever. I'm counting on you, Hiyoko.
hey,
If Mihiru spoke to everyone who appeared in the game, she should have spoken to you too, right? Well, Hiyoko? She never talked to me at all!
That's weird.
Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question! So, I'm just gonna go back to my cottage now. Hey, Hiyoko! Ignoring my voice, Hiyoko ran as though she were avoiding me. Looks like it's okay she ran away to say she ran away. Yeah, she's clearly suspicious. That's pretty much decided. Decided?
now then.
Regardless, it looks like we're finished here, so why don't we part ways for now? There's still something I need to investigate.
Bye now.
I'll see you again later. Hey! What the heck's this problem? Even his exit was pushy. Jackie, what should we do? Should we go back to the scene of the crime one more time and investigate? It's very important to investigate the scene of the crime, but let's go over to Mihiru's cottage first. Mihiru's cottage? If she beat that game, it's best we investigate there, I think.
See?
She might have that. Oh, the ending prize. If that's the case, I'll go with you. You're okay with that, right? That's your cue to say yes. Now please tell me I don't have to go directly to the cottage. Let me go where I want! I demand freedom!
What happened?
We need to go to Michiru Cottage. I don't want there to be any diversions. Ah! Stop! You know what? I got lots of coconut juice. Here you go, Snickemy. There you go. Have some hope.
See?
There's cottage. Should be on the side of the very back. Door looks unlocked. Moving after you told me would be two-third rate, so I made sure to be one step ahead. However, removing what's inside is a huge no-no. There are others who want to investigate too. And I guess I should go inside. I see you, half of a Monokuma. Right to my room, this cottage has a somewhat pleasant smell wafting through the room. That proves my hero was here, but she's not coming back. Then I should try looking for a naughty book. Why?
Yep.
Now, I was only kidding. Kidding? Are you that kind of person? Oh, geez. Well, I don't feel nervous anymore. Wait, could that be the reason she said that? But it looks like we don't need to search for it. Check out that thing hanging on top of the bed. On top of the bed?
No.
Yes! Alright, now I just gotta get into the pharmacy. If I can get into the pharmacy, we're good. These photos Mira must have taken them. She probably developed them at the supermarket. Even with the situation, there's a lot of photos of smiling people. Is that because of her personality? There's a shower room past this point. Even though I'm investigating, it feels awkward to go there. There's no clues either. It's one of those ominous surveillance cameras. I'm just avoiding everything. Dude. Alright. With that segue, imagine a vibrator on her bed. You're not wrong, and I was going there. There's an envelope on top of the bed.
Hey.
Could it be? This might be it. The ending prize Monokuma gave to the first person who beat that game. What's inside the envelope? Let's find out. Turned over the envelope. What came falling out was a few photos. This photo. This is a photo of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko in what appears to be some sort of entrance hall. It's just like that game. There was a similar scenario during the first day in Twilight's True Edition. Girl B was in a bad mood because Girl A was late, and Girl D tried to cheer her up by taking her picture. Is this a photo? Is this the photo she took? Entrance hall photos added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Look at this photo too. A broken vase? Is that the same photo Girl D showed Girl E on the third day? As I recall, a broken vase was in the classroom next to the music room. Broken vase photo added to the truth bullet section.
But still.
But this photo is more shocking. As Jack showed the photo to me, I was stunned in silence. This is an actual photo of a dead body? Dude. Don't know how I feel about you and I having similar thought patterns. Since there's a piano behind the body, it looks like it's in the music room. If that's the case, could this be a photo of the first victim? You mean, it's the victim of the murder that occurred on the first day? Yeah, the one they blamed on the pervert. High school games crime scene photo added to the truth bullet section. And one more, this is the last photo. This is probably the photo of Girl E after she got killed on the fourth day. I mean, it nearly matches her body in the game.
See?
Yeah, there's no mistake. This is a photo of Girl E. Crime scene photo added to the truth bullet section. With that, we finished looking at all the photos. So based on all these photos, yeah, it seems pretty clear this is the ending prize. This is the ending prize for beating Twilight, and what's depicted in these photos proves that Twilight Syndrome murder case is based on an actual murder? Does that mean stuff about our memories being stolen?
Huh?
What's this? Is something else?
See?
There's a note inside the envelope. Try playing Twilight Syndrome. After you get a game over, press down 5 times for the real game. Once you do, you should remember what you all did to my sister. We'll talk then. This note.
Wait.
Maybe the first person to beat the game and receive the ending prize wasn't Mihiru. Someone else sent this to Mihiru? And that person is the one who actually received the ending prize? Mihiru wasn't just lured here by Nagito, she also received this envelope.
Yep.
And that's why she played the game, right? Then the person who played the game first. This envelope looks very familiar. And the word sister written in this note. Based on these clues, I can't think of anyone other than him. Ending prize. Added. Updated.
Hey.
Yep, I'm glad we came here to investigate. Because we did that, we discovered a very important clue. Yeah, I agree. There's still one thing left. I have to find out who actually killed Mihiru, but there's not much time left. I need to hurry. Please let me walk all the way. Please let me walk all the way. Please let me go anywhere. Please let me go. Fuck! Hajime and Chiaki. What a coincidence. If something happens twice, third time's the charm, so they say. What could I do? Are you a stalker or something?
Now.
Don't say that. I was just thinking about filling you in on the results of my investigation. The results. Did you find something?
Bow to me.
I'll let you know if you drop to your knees and lick my shoes. Huh? Just kidding. I was joking. It didn't sound like a joke to me.
Actually.
Well, it's about the footprints. The killer left their footprints in the front of the beach house, right? Did you find out whose footprints those are? If you want to know, I highly recommend you come to the beach house with me. With you? Of course, you'll come with me, right? I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, but if I can get a clue... What are you gonna do, Chiaki? I'm going to try to talk to Fuyuhiko and see if he can tell me anything. So I'll leave this to you.
Yep.
Yeah, that's definitely a good idea. If someone like me tried to talk to him, it'd be impossible, but it might be different with a girl. Just be careful that he doesn't get rough with you.
Yep.
I guess this is where we part. I'll see you later, Hajime.
What?
Huh? Did you actually want her to stay? Actually, what do you mean?
Bye now.
Let's go. I'll go on ahead to the beach house and wait there. Please tell me I can go wherever I want. It's not gonna let me go wherever I want. It's gonna suck to redo all of this. Check for poop. No poop. We were 1 from 100, so... No poop! I'm on this shit! Okay. Please let me go to the drugstore. Yes! Got him.
I knew you could do it.
Alright. Did it for the Kern. Alright. Now we don't need to care. Oh, hey, Gundam. I was right. Huh? I already assumed you would come here. There is nothing you can hide from me, the Supreme Overlord who wields the 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Thus, I know everything. For instance, I happen to know you fiends. We're preoccupied with your infantile beach play. It matters not, for what I love is silence and solitude. That's right, that's it, precisely it. I see, so he wanted to be invited too. Poor guy. We should hang out with Gundam. Give him some sunflower seeds. For the Dark Devas.
Now then.
Let's try going inside. Nagito! Whoa! Why the hell are you here?
Hello there.
Why, hello there, Kazuchi. Thanks for going easy on me earlier. You think he's a sub or a dom? Who, Nagito? Or no, Gundam. Gundam? Alright, let me think about Gundam based on everything I know about him. He's edgy. He wants people to ask him. He's definitely a sub. Thanks to you, I was able to walk away with just mild bruising. You clearly think like an ultimate.
What the heck?
Huh? This bastard! You two have arrived at a good time. Big news! I have discovered something very terrible! A terrible discovery? Not only that, I believe it's nothing like Sonya's, but there's something I noticed too. You too, Mikan? Yep, this is great! Looks like the investigation is reaching its boiling point. Mikan, you had something to say too, right? Well, compared to the others, what I have to say isn't very important, so please, don't get your hopes up and be disappointed. I get it, so just get on with it. I tried my best to perform the autopsy, and I was able to find out Mihiro was definitely killed by a blow to the head. She was probably struck from behind by one blow. Based on the scar, the weapon is clearly the metal bat. But every dark cloud has a silver lining, as they say. It looks like Mihiro didn't suffer. What does that mean? There's no doubt that she died instantly. Her death was instant. That sounds a little strange. I think I'd better remember that. Autopsy report added to the handbook. And there's another thing I found. And I'm sorry, I started talking on my own. Were you busy right now? Just tell me. During the autopsy, I discovered this in Mihiro's pocket. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Seems someone wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it secret. Till then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island around 2:30 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji. This letter? If this letter is real, it would mean that Hiyoko met up with Mihiro, right? Plus, Mihiro's estimated time of death was around 3, and they met 30 minutes prior. If we think about what that implies, then... Oh, I'm starting to get confused! If it's true, what does it mean? What happened between Mihiro and Hiyoko? They were smooching! There was smooching going on! Alright. Listen, I have big news! Huge, huge news! What's the big news? Remember the Sun Witch Esper Ito mask that was next to Mihiro's body? Oh, the mask the killer used to hide their face? No, that is not correct. The mask was not just used to hide their face. Then what was it for?
Well?
Sparkling Justice! Huh? Sparkling Justice is a serial killer and self-professed ally of justice whose name makes mankind shudder. They wear a hero mask at all times. Supposedly, they are a serial killer who only murders other criminals. Isn't Kihiro a little tyke? I don't think so. I think she is the same age as everyone else. Because she was in our class. She has to be our age. She's just small. She's just a small lass. I'm getting there. We're getting there. We're not gonna get there. Do not look so disappointed, Hajime. You need to be surprised.
Hey,
The Sparkling Justice character. That's the serial killer you were talking about before, right? It's true that the mask we found is a hero mask, but... It is a heroine mask, to be precise. Sun Witch Esper Ito is a pretty witch girl. See? A heroine.
anyway.
So you're saying it's possible that the serial killer is the one who killed Mihiru? Which means there's a serial killer hiding among us. I'm pretty sure I've seen a twist like this in some video game. No, really, Nagito? This is stupid. Serial killer my ass. The killer just used it to cover their face.
That's weird.
But even so, they sure chose something that stands out. That might be true, but
However,
although it is easy to write this off as foolish, it might be best if we exercise some caution. Sonia, can you tell me everything you know about this so-called Sparkling Justice?
as the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
The hell?
Justice complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That
What the heck was that?
Well,
That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase.
what?
An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase.
Do you have a minute?
I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who has interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I had tried translating it.
However,
In the end, the journalist was punished by Sparkling Justice too. No good can come from getting involved with a serial killer. The serial killer might not want to hear that from you. This is all I know about Sparkling Justice. Thanks to the masks, nobody knows their true age or gender, making them a very mysterious individual. Hey, isn't that kind of a stretch to say that there's a serial killer hiding in our group?
listen.
No, it does not mean they are in our group. It is possible the serial killer is lurking on this island all along before they decided to murder Mihiru.
Wow.
That's probably not possible.
I...
But that is the only thing I can think of. I mean, no matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. That one of us is capable of committing such a horrible murder. No matter how much I think about it, I simply cannot believe it. Sonia. I do understand Sonia's feelings, but it's highly unlikely that there's a serial killer hiding on this island. Alright. And Nagito. Hey, tell me what you know already. Didn't you find out whose footprints those are? Actually, how were you able to find that out? After listening to everyone's story at the airport, I went to a certain place. Well, it's probably better to say I snuck in. To everyone's cottages. Everyone's cottages?! You better not have my underwear.
Yep.
I told Monokuma I needed access for the investigation, so he simply let me in. That bastard. He did something shady again.
Now then.
But why did I do something like that? Well, I'll explain my reasoning to you. Nagito squatted down near the entrance of the beach house and began to spread some papers he was holding.
See?
Come on, Hajime, take a look! After all, I went through the trouble of gathering all this. Those footprints. I see, so the reason you stuck into everyone's cottages was...
Yep.
That's right, I wanted to get a sample of everyone's footprints. But unfortunately, Fuyuhiko wouldn't leave his cottage, so I couldn't complete it. Alright. Well, I guess it's no big deal. It seems obvious that the footprints belong to this person. Whose footprints are there?
Yep.
Hiyoko Sayonji. Hiyoko's?
Well,
To be honest, the reason I summoned her to the airport was so I could lure her out of her cottage. She shut herself inside her cottage, remember? If she stayed in there, I couldn't sneak in.
perhaps.
So I figured if I lured her out, she wouldn't be in the hurry to go back to her cottage. You're treating her like a small animal. But it was totally worth it. The footprints I collected there are smaller than anyone else's and match the footprints to the beach house. Yep, there's no mistake. These are Hiyoko's footprints. Hiyoko's tiny footprints. Footprints on the beach has been updated in your handbook. Check the truth bullet section to review it. Also, it's not like I was snooping around or anything, but I found something really interesting in her cottage. Something interesting?
See?
I found a lot of these candies inside her room. They're gummy candies that come in 4 different flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. It looks like she got it from the supermarket. Apparently she really likes this brand of gummies. There should have been other gummy brands, but she only brought home a bunch of these. People are like that sometimes, where there are people who'll only eat the same brand, even if it's just potato chips. What's wrong with that? Well, it's not clear if this relates to the incident, but I thought I should tell you just in case. Just in case. Coming from this guy, that means it probably greatly relates to this incident. Gummy bag. Add it to the truth bullet section. Alright. Time to go find out who did a murder. But we got the Monokuma. That's all we care about.
Time for unparalleled hedonism has come to an end.
No! My unparalleled hedonism. You can't take this away from me, Monokuma.
Come, now is the time to fight the decisive battle.
But I want to keep engaging in hedonism.
The hostility of fresh blood, the insanity of a contest of wits. The class trial is finally raising its curtain. So meet up in front of Monokuma Rock.
Alright.
Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance.
Secret entrance.
I'll see you soon.
You can do that after the trial, madam.
Now then.
Looks like it's time. I guess the investigation is over. So it's finally starting. The class trial where our hopes and the killer's hope will finally clash. But it's alright. Either way, hope will win in the end.
All right.
Now then, let's go prove it. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel. Ah, what's he so excited about? There's no reason to respond to a guy like that. Anyway, we should start headed over. At the trial field where Monokuma is waiting. I have to make my case there.
There is no escape.
We have no choice but to press forward. Now then, let us go. As we talked among ourselves, we left the beach house and Mihiro's body. Monokuma Rock is... this way? That's Jabberwock Park. Well, even if we have extra steps. Gets us closer to the finish of our second Snekemi. Check for poop. What the? Alright. One last poop check. No, let me go. Help me! Wow, he's gonna do something crazy to me. I'll be ruined. Hey, shut up and stay put, you stubborn little Lolita! Stop harassing little girls. This is... what's going on?
Hyoko was trying to run away, so Monokuma brought her here by force. But Hyoko is still trying to run away, so Monokuma is trying to wrap her in a full Nelson.
Hey, if you don't stay put, I'm gonna make you a part of this island's food chain! Jeez, making me waste my sweet-ass time! But there's another problem to deal with besides this one. Where the heck is Fuyuhiko? That guy, he totally ditched my appointment. He pisses me off! Ah! Ah, his anger changed his form! I'm right here. But buff Monokuma! Fuyuhiko, you came. I was worried about you. There's nowhere for me to run anyway, so no matter the ending, I have to accept it, right? But still, I'm a Yakuza. Accepting defeat is not an option. Fuyuhiko, what does that mean? Well, it's all good. If the trial heats up, it's all good.
Anyway,
Looks like everyone's here, so let us depart now. I'll go first and be one step ahead of you guys.
This is bad.
Crap, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
like,
Do you even have to prepare?
If you don't have enough power, harness your latent energy! Come on, bring out that energy!
This too
So it
must be
begins.
the will of causality.
The beginning of the end.
Now then, let's keep our spirits high so we can one day find that shining hope. That's right, I can only... Moving forward is the only option.
You should be honored. A mere human such as yourself will be present to witness the beginning of the end!
I believe in you. If everyone works together, you should be able to stand against any despair. I will definitely help you out. I have nothing to do with this.
then
Let's go. There is no reason for us to waste time here. What are you dilly-dallying for? Come on, let's hurry up and go.
listen.
The truth behind Mihiro's death. Sparkling justice may hold the key. No, that just has to be it.
'Cause it's bad.
Let's go. We can't forgive the killer. This class trial stuff again. So this time we gotta figure out who killed Mihiro, huh? I can't get complicated. I don't get complicated stuff, so I'll leave this to you guys.
If you don't unleash your power here, where else are you going to unleash it? Don't you want to avenge Mihiro's death?
Don't talk to me again. Monokuma changed forms? Color me surprised. Could he be the type to awaken hidden powers when he gets angry? He's a stuffed animal, right? I'm not mentally prepared yet. Like, I don't think I'll ever be. But we can't just stand around all day. Yeah, I guess you're right. Mihiro, why did Mihiro... this is impossible. I'm a Yakuza. I won't run or hide.
Right.
No matter how many times I see it, it's such bad taste. The worst, the lowest, most brutal taste. Somehow I moved my muscles, stiff from fear and nerves, and awkwardly walked into the escalator. For some reason, my breathing was short, and I was eventually struck with a feeling similar to dizziness. The moment all of us were inside Monokuma Rock. A rumbling sound filled the room, and the surrounding space began to fall. As it shook with a clatter, the elevator we were inside continued to drop. Throughout that drop, I was fluctuating between feeling hope and despair, as if my heart was a rotten fruit swelling in the sun before it finally goes squish. I suddenly stopped breathing. We got time for a trial. My consciousness began to fade from the pressure. I tried to endure that pressure by firmly standing on my legs, and after a while, the elevator's vibrations gradually weakened. And then it stopped altogether. Aim! Defeat the boring routine!
So,
I've decided to start redecorating. How's it look? Mr. Monokuma's redecoration is awesome, isn't it?
impossible!
It's not like I'd allow you to think otherwise anyway.
That is...
To go to the trouble of doing something this elaborate. Really, what is your true intention?
No.
Nothing, really. Essentially, this killing game is just to kill time anyway. Kill time? To break away from my purpose. That alone is my purpose.
Lie.
A purpose is only going to be a weakness. Is. Those who have purpose are always the weakest ones in the bunch. That's why you guys should forget about such cheap-ass purposes like trying to survive. And enjoy the class trial from the bottom of your hearts! It's starting. The class trial is starting. Mahiro Koizuma, the ultimate photographer. She had an unyielding force of personality, but she was actually very good at taking care of people. Most importantly, she was always straightforward. The person that killed her is among us. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it. I don't want to believe it, but... Regardless, we need to find the answer. It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. Because it's the only way. Aside from finding out who the killer is, there is no other way. For us to survive. And so, this life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. I would like to save my current progress. Just right over that one. That's fine. Alright. What skills? I got plenty of skill points. Melodious voice, delusion, cool and composed. Alright, we have plenty of skill points available, so let's head over to the shop. We have 9. I'm gonna get these ones to do with this thing we haven't done yet. We're 1 shy. I was hoping to have one more thing. So what's this one? Turning power, jumping power. We don't have max speed. Should be fine. There we go. Trial, all rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
What? Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
It's true.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Alright.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
I know, it's almost like all of you are.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Characters in the game. Girl A, B, C, D, E, and F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll, including the game as a reference, you should be able to figure out who's who. First character player was able to control was Girl A. Judging of Girl A is probably McCann.
I see. Girl A is probably Nikon Sumiki.
You.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
You know what? No, I'm not gonna say anything on that one.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights.
Oh, hey, look, it's Girl B.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
He's right. The one who said that was Girl B.
I see. Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
I don't know, Hiyoko.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? A person who was hyper, energetic, and unique. So that'll be Ibuki.
I see. Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Wow, really?
Let's move on to Girl D.
Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them.
I see. Girl D is my hero. The victim in this case. Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. It's Fuyuhiko.
I see. Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko? I was in a game? That's fucking stupid. That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yes.
Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Mioda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Yeah.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryu?
Because there were two Kuzuryus.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll.
Yeah, it's not that hard.
Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhi's last name Kuzuyu appears twice. It's true that I have a hunch, but call me out like that, Nagito. You're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhi's last name appears twice is because he had a little sister? He had an older sister. I think it's an older sister. He had an older sister? No, there wasn't anything that in the game. Yeah, okay, she's a little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch.
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
Yeah.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Yeah, I did. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The other character in the game, whose sister was the one who died at the beginning.
I see.
Doop.
The
Alright,
dead
we're
high
following
school
again.
girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Dude.
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister.
Yep.
So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister. Why do you sound so fucking happy?
Yeah.
That's a winning personality you've got there.
Yeah, it is.
Winning personality? Are you praising me? I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
He was.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Dead.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality. It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the movie. Don't go making shit up, bastard!
We're not making shit
Who's
up.
the type to die easily? I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope Speak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that. You're probably thinking like that because you lost your memories.
It's true.
Fuck up! You be quiet!
Damn.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Huh.
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Yep, there he goes. Off the deep end.
Now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Yep.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Yeah.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Yeah, I was gonna say who?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
Nah. What the heck? Is that wild connection?
Snuck may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Ah, he also has a strange rivalry going on.
No one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Stop pushing us!
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Monami!
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
That's so phoned in.
You guys are definitely friends.
Yeah.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girlie was killed. I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Dude. Because Girl E was the killer.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But...
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim? In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Yay, she got a slideshow! Oh.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
It's true. We map all the time.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is the basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
I wanted to hear about it, Nekomaru.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there.
Also, I noticed that Teru's X on his thing was a fork.
But the door to the music room was
Keep
locked.
your eye out for it.
So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
I feel called out that I don't clear games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
McCann, only a pervert would say that.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key.
I'm the ultimate gamer in
So
your
she
hearts.
used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
See, look, fork and knife.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Yep.
Then forget this.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Alright, finally! Bullets! Dude, broken vase photo.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shut.
There we go.
That's wrong.
Got it.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Yep.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Yes.
I see. Now
Yay, McCann!
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Baseball bat. Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying.
Fine. Let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
His shit jokes suck.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
Thank you for the sub, Kaba.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though. Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
The fish tank. Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. We're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear. Then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if you're difficulty set to gentle, white noise won't appear. You get the gist, right? It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently, he has a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder, Gundam can... Wait, hold on, there are extra powers? Do I need to get to level 6 with people? Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun! Well, so Gundam can increase the power of the Oh. And I wasted all of my points!
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
That's even bigger!
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Unconventional weapon. Dude. Broken fish tank. We want to agree with the fish tank.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think you talked her with the fish tank.
This question is insane.
Damn it!
Alright.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Dude. Just want to take a peek at the photo.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
No, because the vase was broken for noise.
Bigger.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
I think broken fish tank will be a response
How about beating
to...
her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
No, fuck! You've beaten someone before. Split someone's head in half. Surprising the amount of blood shoots out, you know? If you're gonna argue, use better reasoning than that. Just split your fucking head open. Alright.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Alright, hold on. Dude.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Okay. Gonna make
Think
this
you
attempt.
attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Keller's escape route?
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
No.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Yeah.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Think she attacked her with the fish tank.
Because the
That's
glass
too
is on
big
the
to be a
inside,
weapon.
which means it was broken from the outside, likely. Unless it was the fish tank glass.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, fuck.
Damn it!
Alright, what the hell do I have?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Broken fish tank. Travel in water. There's escape route.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
It's the victim's crime scene photo.
Think she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
I haven't got an ability to take a thing, right? No, I don't.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
I'm gonna run out of time.
Beating her with gravel instead.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Alright, we're gonna swimsuit because it was missing entirely.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Think she attacked her with
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation conducts...
It's on that big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Give me these seconds, I need
If
them.
it's a weapon that was used to beat them to... It should have had blood stains.
No, fuck!
Damn it!
Alright, who do I have to agree with here?
A weapon...
Because we're in trouble. Yeah. Can I see closer on that? Hold on.
What about broken glass?
Because it says there should be bloodstains on it. It looks like there might be blood on the corner of the piano.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
I can't agree with the piano. Fuck!
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
I'm dead anyway. We've lost.
Damn it!
Dude.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken...
Yeah, time's up. So I can't go. I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me? Haha! It appears the trial has come to an end. Now that it's time to vote! Well, I can totally imagine who the black one will be. Woohoo! Ahem, by a majority vote, the one who's chosen as blackened is... Hajime! But Hajime is not the blackened, too bad! The true blackened has graduated splendidly. Congratulations! And now, the others will all be punished! And that means you too, Hajime!
Our end?
Would I like to retry? Yes, please.
We will never give up.
Alright, what am I missing here?
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow
Fuck.
to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going?
Now look at this crime scene photo again. It's the only thing I can think of right now. Because, like, it looks like there's streaks, but they could be just the reflections. Broken glass. A hint? Well, I've already gotten 0 points for this, so might as well.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
Swimsuit? Okay.
Beating her with gravel instead.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Yeah, it wasn't
Is
there.
there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
The swimsuit was, I think, thrown through the window.
Beat her to death with her fists.
Dude, uncontroversial. Apparently appeared in the game.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
It wasn't
What
filled
about
with
broken
glass. Just thrown through the window.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Not the fish tank
That's
itself.
too big to be a weapon.
Gravel in the swimsuit?
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
There we go.
Agree with that.
Nah, I'm good.
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Like, I knew it was the swimsuit throwing it in, but I thought it was like rocks or
I
something.
thought I'm chosen by the gods.
Yes, you are, Ibuki. You're my bae.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
What? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, and so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Phoenix Wright name drop.
For the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
Yes.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
It's true.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Oh?
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Yeah.
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
Yeah.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
Oh?
You can? That's pretty scary.
Yeah, just a little bit.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girlie's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
Dude.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
Yes!
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were like totally stolen.
How is no one surprised the Yakuza? He's a small lad. Like, hold up. He's a small lad. 5'1", small lad. Short king, small lad.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
Damn! Let him have it.
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
Aw, he's grumpy.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. And actually, there's an important shared point with Girlie and Mahiru's murder.
I can prove it with this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just gonna go around in circles.
She's not wrong.
It's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters. That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh.
Huh? Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Oh.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh.
Oh.
What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
All right. Make my argument. Footprints on the beach.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
I want the seconds.
Now, Hiyoko! Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
Oh, fuck.
But I didn't go to the beach house. I was wishing Mr. Ants all day.
Dude. All right.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Just-
Accusing me of...
Why do you doubt? Do you know where Hiyoko? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
I didn't go to the beach house.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
I actually have to use the slowdown this game. It's driving me nuts.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Mm-hmm.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness.
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Her tiny little feet.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was being fixed?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
What?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left. Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
Very convenient, Hiyoko.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Is it?
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Yeah, I'm on Ibuki's side.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Nah, we saw her running out.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh? It's a lie?
Yes, it is dumbass. But you're my
Other
dumbass.
people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying? There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Why do I have to stand beside her? Alright. Footprints on the beach, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, letter to Mihiru.
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Alright. Dude. I'm gonna go with the first one on this
I
one.
did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
BAM! Headshot!
during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m. She's small, but also extremely bitchy. She's got so much bitch energy in that tiny form, it can't help but leak out all over the place. Seems like someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Till then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach. I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
Yes.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
Yeah.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
Oh, calm down.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Oh? I mean, the place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. The sussy spot.
Here!
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence. Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
That's a lie.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
Excellent, Gundam.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof. My 4 Dark Devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Excellent.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
Yeah.
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe?
What do you mean, maybe?
The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
Akane, don't jump to conclusions.
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice.
Ah, the good old comedy music.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue you to say such foolish things? I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
You know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
Because she's not it!
It's all in your head! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Dude.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
She did go to the beach house, but I don't think she did it.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
Get a candy front of the beach house. A lot of these said. What else is here?
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
Looks like everyone doubts Hyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who...
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt.
Alright, let's
You
experiment.
went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I'm not sure what I'm aiming
I
for
shall
here.
render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, there were no bags at the scene. They were only found in Hyoko's room.
About that gummy, did Hyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know.
Yeah.
You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Yeah, none of them are yellow.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene is yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Yeah.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? That
Yellow gummies are delicious, though.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? To get my revenge, I'm gonna bop you
Says
in the
me
head
and only
with all
me.
my might.
Hey, hey, hey! Best gummy flavors, green and yellow.
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Up, get the sword out!
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Oh, nope. Still bullets. Aww.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
Oh.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
Oh.
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
No, that's wrong.
I hate having to shoot these multiple times. She was killed instantly.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
instant death?
Yes.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
Well, good. Try. Try it.
I'm sorry.
I will keep... No, wait, no, hold on.
You cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Oh, Sonia.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
To force her to use the back entrance.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true!
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled the body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
But when I saw her, she was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
You better not stop taking baths.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
Yay!
I won't let you look down on me.
Alright, get the sword out. It was slightly delayed.
We haven't decided that yet.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Alright, time to rebut. Footprints on the beach, metal bat, shower room. Let's go with the window.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I don't have any cuts left.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of. If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I don't have enough cuts. Can I not do this?
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I just don't have enough cuts. Like, it's not possible.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay, I get more power going
If
back and
Hiyoko
forth.
moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off. The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proved. Did you get all that, you bastard? Damn it! If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Fuck! How do I get the power? Hold on. Is there info on this? So how did I get the power attack?
If Mahiru didn't block the, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
How do I get the...
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Alright, I clearly need to buy some sharpness upgrades, but I'm not going to be able to afford them.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Dude.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
How do I get these power attacks? Here, hold on. I gotta look this up, apparently, because I don't remember any tutorial for this, and I don't have enough cuts. I did it somehow that time. Danganronpa 2 power cuts. Rebuttal. Showdown. Dude.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
I'm at a 30 combo and I can't get this. Why can't I get this? Dude. Two, 2-1. Okay. Yep. All right.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think
All right.
of.
Yeah.
If Mahiru didn't block it, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Got it. All right.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Broken.
Allow me to cut
There we
those
go.
words.
2-2-1. We're gonna have to remember that pattern from now on.
Washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually.
We're gonna get no points for that.
Then Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
She can't tie her kimono herself.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Yoko took off her clothes before committing murder? No, that shouldn't be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself.
I see.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Kyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono cache by myself.
Which means Kyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
She was stinky.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little. Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
That is also true.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
She
Yay.
didn't change her clothes. Then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place.
I feel like this trial has proven to be quite the pain in the ass. Yeah, it's been rough.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious? Because if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
It's true. That is what you said. And those... Oh, it's blood type. 37 inches, don't lie.
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Yes, do it. Kill him.
Actually sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
The hell it does!
Oh, wait.
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer? Yeah, seems like it. See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Well, it's not fine. Mihiru's dead.
Shut the hell up, pig barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being pig barf!
More importantly, Fuyuki's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yes.
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Yes, that would be very important.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh?
Yes.
Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me.
Alright.
She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
Yeah, she never talked to me at all. What? Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
I mean, you made it worse, but carry on.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Wow, really?
You always have to say something snide.
Yeah, I'm on his side for once.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but... Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
Oh?
A letter? Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. But what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same, at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Hey!
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
Huh, the letter that Hiyoko had, doesn't it clearly contradict? I don't have enough time to read, but clearly contradict this one?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Sir, it's okay if we change the place and time? Why don't you come to the beach house, the second island, at 2:30 p.m.?
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hyoko's letter...
But sir, it's okay if we change the place. Why don't you come to the beach house, the second island? The time is still the same, around 2 p.m.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
I believe the small child. It's safe to say the letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
But the signatures are different.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Yes!
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
I'm sorry, that's not how it works, Hiyoko.
Really? This is really terrible.
Nagito, tone.
I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Nagito, no! Bad!
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Bad!
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
Yeah, Ibuki.
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Lightly punch.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened after. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
What?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
They chloroformed her!
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Yeah.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
Yep. He's not
I
a
was
cat.
Scared.
I could treat him like a cat.
Really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but... The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
I don't know, you were kind of a bitch. That is something wrong.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
I mean, we kind of need to be suspicious, but I do agree with you this time, Nekomaru.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about?
Yeah, he's right. He's out of line, but he's right.
The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
This coming from the fucking Yakuza.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Nagito, calm the fuck down.
Seriously, which side are you on? I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Wait, what?
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Yes.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Let's do it.
Yep, yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork.
Yay! It makes the dream work.
What do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Hey!
What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bit of truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Alright, we're suspended. I guess that's gonna be...
Well now.
Oh, now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now! Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? Hoo-hoo-hoo! If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked! They'll all feel despair! You can't! That's seriously a big no-no! But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation! Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't! Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears!
You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Alright, let's save the progress. I'm gonna move to here.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Well, we'll find out later. No poop. Alright. We're gonna let my brain stop cooking for a little bit because I am fumbling the bag hard on this one. And we'll pick up this class trial next time so that I can give Binks some adorable cuddles. I mean, he's over there taking a nap. He heard me say his name, now he's meowing. He wants mom's attention. And I gotta make dinner. So, I will thank everyone who did for coming out. I have been enjoying this even if I suck, apparently. Because this is what happens when I haven't finished this one. We get closer and closer to the I have not played territory. Technically, I've finished this. I know who it is. But this is the last one that I know who it is. Anyway, though, thank you everyone for coming out. We'll complete this one and probably start the next chapter next time. And, I'll see you then.